Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm sorry I've been gone for a little bit. We were up in New York for a while, then I had visitors down here, and then we dealt with the bout of pink eye. So it's been a little bit, but we're back to normal, and for the last week or so I've been working on building bee hotels. So I'm going to show you in the next couple of clips on what we've been doing. We built two so far. They are little places where bees go and I guess lay eggs, or they burrow in there. And anyway, it is with the Save the Bees kind of movement. There's going to be a Bee Expo down here soon, and we're going to be setting up a stand there with the bee hotels and some other bee items. I'm going to make some lip balm with honey in it, and a body butter also with honey in it. And my good friend Michele Levani is a great local artist. She's going to be painting the bee hotels, and so we're going to bring those to the expo and see what happens. So anyway, I'll show you what we've been doing. So this is the first bee hotel that we made. It's quite a bit larger than the one we're doing now. It's unpainted quite yet, as you can see, but this is what it looks like. It's filled with bamboo, logs, and pieces of wood drilled with holes in it so the bees can nest in there or burrow in there. So this was quite a bit of a job, like I said, but it came out quite nice. So the next person touching this one is going to be Michele Levani. She's a good friend of mine and a local artist, and she is going to be painting this with bees, honey, and beehives, whatever it is she's going to do. So it's going to look beautiful. So I'll show you the end product when it's all done. So this is the beginning of my second bee hotel. It's going to be a square one. This is the smaller triangle, and this is the larger triangle. I don't know if you can see it very well. It's dark in here. So I'm going to put the smaller one underneath the bottom one, and this will overlap. So that's your hangover for the bee hotel, so they have a safe place to land. But just to give you a clue on what we've done, let me show you what we started off. So we kind of put this together at this point, so maybe you can get a clue on what this is going to look like. This is how we're going to be hanging it, and I'm going to put the bamboo in here and another log drilled with holes, and then hang it somehow. So we put these 4 triangles together, put a little back on it, and now I'm going to be sanding and making it all smooth and pretty, and then start cutting bamboo and start filling it up. So I'll show you the next step by tomorrow, I guess. So we're progressing on this second bee hotel. We've been cutting bamboo, measuring and cutting them. We found bamboo, actually somebody had cut it off in their neighborhood and had it on the side of the street, so we just took a bunch of those branches, clean them up, saw them, file them, sand them, and make sure the holes are big enough, and then putting them into the box to see if they would fit. So this is kind of where we're at. We made a couple of little dividers in there. We got another log. Well, we haven't glued it yet, so I'm going to glue that next. But the little house is at this point ready. We put a hanging thing on there and sanded everything and filled up any holes that there may be. So this will be just ready. I'm just going to glue it, and this shell actually is a little loose. I have to retighten that, but that's what it looks like. Finishing up the last little pieces of bamboo, glue it together, and we will be good to go. So I'll show it to you when it's all done. So this is the second finished piece of my bee hotels. It's a square, as you can see, and I wind up putting on one corner, I got a pine cone with bark pieces all around it. They like to nestle in there as well. And then you can see 2 big what do you call it, trunks, pieces of trunk from a tree that we found. Actually smells really good. It's a cedar tree. And then we cut the bamboo to size and sanded everything, and then glued them in place into the little divided little area. So this is the second design, and so this is going off to the artist this afternoon, Michele Levani, local artist, and she will be painting these. So more to come. Here we've got house number 3 in the making. These are temporary screws just to glue it in place, because we tried something new. We made these things angled, an angular cut, and we found out that gluing it will be better because we were having trouble with the screws. Anyway, I got the back in. Let's see here, go all the way around so that, and I put a hole in here so you can hang it on a screw from a tree somewhere. And now I've been working on, I found this bamboo on the side of the road, and I scraped all the side pieces. I got a whole bag full of leftover junk, scraped it off. Now I got to measure them into like 6-inch pieces, and then I can put them in my little house. I also have more logs that I can cut up and put holes in, and I got more pinecones that I just found in the area. So working hard here on house number 3. Here is Bee Hotel number 3. A little bit different than the other ones. And we tried a couple of different things with cutting it, but came out nice, didn't it? Get to the back here. And instead of a hanging piece, we just drilled a hole in the back so you can have a nail and put it in a tree or what have you, hang it that way. So, but that's it. Bee Hotel number 3, all done. So here is Bee House number 4. We made that a little bit different. We got a slanted roof on that, as you can see. So again, slightly different design, but we like it. And like with all the other Bee hotels, we were learning as we were going, and we get better at it each time. So this one we filled with bamboo, and also we've got a log in there that we drilled holes in, and on the top, since it's slanted, it was kind of difficult to fill it up with bamboo. We put a pine cone and bark in there. So here is house number 4. And we did the same thing as with the other one. We put a hole in the back for hanging purposes. So we didn't put a longer hanging thingy. We just did it this way. So anyway, that's house number 4. So here is Bee House number 4. No, yeah, 4. No, 5, I'm sorry. We did 1, 2, 3, and 4. This is the last one, the last design we've done. So this is pretty much a roll of bamboo, all tied together with twine. And then we've run the twine together on the top. We made a roof, and made a hole in top of the roof, made the twine come out that way. Covered this little piece so you don't see the knot on top, and kind of glued it all together, and this is how it can hang from a tree. So here is number 5. Cute, right? As with all the houses, all the Bee hotels, it has to stick out over the bamboo or whatever you put in there, so that they have a safe landing and they don't get soaked doing that. So that's why every Bee hotel that you've seen me make has that little overhang. But that's it. And they're off on their way to the artist at this point. And the final result will show when we get to the Bee Expo. So if you like this all, please like it below and subscribe to my channel, and there will be lip balm coming up next, and body butter, both with honey, also for the Bee Expo. Bye!